Yo yo yo, this is Sol, also known as SP Gum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt, Yardis Team Skull Grunt, and this is Pokemon Masters EX, guys. In this video, we will discuss Sygna Hilbert and Genesect, and if he is worth your gems or not. But before anything else, guys, I want to apologize. If you notice, my intro is gone. This video came in quite late, blah blah blah. It's because my new schedule is killing me. And this is the best that I can do. Unfortunately, lots of things are happening. Less streams, less everything. So pray for me, wish me luck. I'm trying to survive. But for now, I hope you guys enjoy this and hopefully you learn something from this video. So before anything else, I would like you to help me out. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, you know the drill. And now, let's move on. So, as you might know, he is the second one in this update, which comes 2 days right after Sygna HILDA. A lot of you guys got lucky with Sygna HILDA. A lot of you guys, I heard, got Sygna HILDA in the first multiple. My baby account also got Sygna HILDA in the very first multiple. So, if you are considering getting Sygna HILDA, maybe you'll get her in the first multiple as well, together with the people who got lucky. But it's a gacha game. Anything can happen. So it's just a matter of risking 3,000 gems to do the first multiple. If you get lucky, then congratulations. If not, well, there's nothing we can do about that. But now, Sygna Hilbert is coming 2 days after, and he is a tech sync pair. So Sygna HILDA Strike, then Tech, then Hugh is Strike, then Tech. And in terms of limited units, Sygna HILDA, Sygna Hilbert, and Sygna N are the limited units, together with the 3 EVs that are coming at the end of the month. Meanwhile, Hugh and Colress are permanent units, Spotlight Scouts, so you can probably ignore them for the moment. So, if you want to check out my November 2022 Sync Pairs Who to Scout for video, you will have kind of like a bird's eye view of each one and what they can do. But in this video, we talk about Sygna Hilbert a little bit more in depth. And with that, I would like to give a couple of caveats for my analysis. Number one is we are going to treat Hilbert's plan and probably Hilbert's aim as only applicable for Technoblast. And number two, I am thinking that Hilbert's plan changes the type of Technoblast unlimited number of times as you use it on opponents who are weak to either fire, blah blah blah. Every time you use Technoblast, the type changes. That's what I'm working on. That's my caveat. So in my Sygna HILDA video, I thought that charging strikes or something in the passive skill only recovers 1 move gauge for searing shot, but it actually worked. Recovers 3 move gauges instead of just recovers 1 move gauge. So I might be wrong here. Maybe Hilbert's plan also works for the sync move. So we are going to just assume that it only works for Technoblast and that it changes type every single time you use Technoblast. But that aside, you have 2 attacks. You have Metal Sound, you have Technoblast. Metal Sound does not damage the opponent. It only lowers the opponent's special defense -2. Technoblast is a 4 move gauge attacks. It's a 4 move gauge attack that hits one opponent with strong damage. Now again, with his passive skill, Hilbert's plan, you get to change the typing of Technoblast to either fire, water, electric, ice, or bug, depending on what opponent you're facing against. But initially, it starts off as bug type. And you got the sync move, which is a bug type. I am going to assume again, Hilbert's plan does not change the type of the sync move. And the lower the opponent's special defense is lower, the stronger your sync move is gonna be. Now, there is a zone called Bug Zone. If you have special costume Ingo, you can combine him with special costume Ingo and use Bug Zone, make his sync move, make his attacks a lot stronger. And you got two trainer moves. You have Dire Hit Plus, you have Perfect Aim. What Perfect Aim does is that it raises your special attack +3 and gives you a super effective up next effect. So by using two perfect aims, you get maximum special attack. But maybe you time your perfect aim so that you get the super effective up next. Probably then attack the opponent using Techno Blast. Then use another perfect aim. Then probably save it for your sync move and so on. So that you get to deal maximum multipliers with the opponent's lowered special defense as well as super effective up next. Meanwhile, he also has another passive called Hilbert's Aim, which if you attack an opponent, I'm gonna assume this is Techno Blast. I am also gonna assume that Metal Sound does not trigger Hilbert's Aim as well as Hilbert's Plan. So, if the opponent is weak to either fire, water, electric, ice, or bug, and you use Techno Blast, you get to lower the opponent's rebuff for that particular type, -1. And the lower the opponent's rebuff is, the stronger your attack against that opponent for that type of attack. So your attacks get stronger. So if the opponent is weak to fire, you use Techno Blast, your Techno Blast becomes fire type, and then you lower the opponent's fire type rebuff -1. So on and so forth. So right now we can I can easily say, for those who want one copy, only scout for him if you have, or if you're missing, strong fire, water, electric, ice, or bug type sync pairs. There is not a lot of bug type tech sync pairs out there that can 6-star EX. If I'm not mistaken, it's actually just Cosplay Ingo. I might be wrong. Let's check my things next in the later on. I have a damage calculation guide. But if you're missing, ice type, not a lot of ice types, I guess. Electric type, we have a lot of tech electric types out there. Water, we have a lot of water. We have a lot of fire. So probably either ice or bug type. If you're missing strong sync pairs for ice or bug type, maybe consider scouting Sygna Hilbert or Genesect. But who's stopping you from scouting for him? Even if you have every single type strong, you can just make your team, make your roster even stronger. So that's that. Let us check out his sync grid. And at the 1 out of 5, you get an MP refresh for perfect aim. And what this does, if you get the MP refresh, you get another super effective up next, which you can save for the sync move or for your normal attacks, which is okay. 2 out of 5, you get 2 multipliers for the attack. You got Insect Power 1. If there is a bug zone set up by Cosplay Ingo and probably by the opponent, you get to power up your attack, your Techno Blast, by around 10% to 20%, somewhere there. And if the opponent is weak to either fire, water, electric, ice, or bug type attack, and you use Techno Blast against them, super duper effective 1 makes your attack stronger. And then there are a lot of other things. There's Insect Acceleration 2, there's Water Crush, there's Weakening Fire, there's Bug Enigma, there is Icy Touch over there, 3 out of 5. These work depending on the opponent's weaknesses. So if the opponent is weak to fire, you got Weakening Fire. If the opponent is weak to ice, you got Icy Touch. You can just take a look at this yourself and just, read and analyze from there. So if you're gonna use him, you should probably make separate grids. We can make 4 different separate preset grids for any sync pair. Probably you should prepare several separate sync grids so that you will not have a hard time switching between roles or whatever he has to offer. 3 out of 5, you get your first not innate sync grid multiplier for his sync move. You got brain power. The higher the opponent, or the higher your own special attack is raised, the stronger your sync move is. And how do you raise your special attack? By using perfect aim, and you can maximize this by using perfect aim 2 times, because perfect aim just raises your special attack stat plus 3. Then don't forget that by using perfect aim, you already get a super effective up next multiplier. And the lower the opponent's special defense is, that is by using metal sound, there's another multiplier for lowered special defense of the opponent. So lots of innate multipliers out here. You just need 1 copy. You get 2 multipliers immediately, excluding the rebuff. So the rebuff is another multiplier. You got, what else? You got metal sound charging infliction to basically recover 2 move gauges after using metal sound. If you want to use him as a debuffer, you can get the ripple effect 9, and this will, every single time you use metal sound, everyone's special defense will get lowered instead of just 1 opponent. And this is probably perfect to combine metal sound charging infliction 2 and metal sound ripple effect 9, especially if you just want to spend the turn. You just use metal sound, use the move gauge, recover the move gauge immediately. Got static brush 9 if you use Techno Blast and the opponent is weak to electric. You get to paralyze the opponent. Got super freebie if the opponent is weak to electric, fire, blah blah blah, you know those things. You have a 30% chance of giving yourself a free move next effect. And then from there, you got 2 sync grid or sync node tiles to make your sync move a lot more powerful. Now, he is a limited unit, and fair units, as of the last update, have 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5 tiles. And how good are they? Well, in the case of Sygna HILDA, they're good, but they are ignorable. And why is this? It's because DNA, for some reason, I don't know if it's intentional or not, they're giving us 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5, but then they do not give us enough energy to get the important tiles. So you have to sacrifice a lot of other good tiles in order to just go 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5. At 4 out of 5, you get super slowing hit. If the opponent is weak to blah 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 blah, you use Techno Blast, you get to lower their speed stat -2. Team Sharp entry, start of the battle, you raise your critical hit rate +1. And I think he has Dar Hit Plus, which, this can raise everyone's critical hit rate. So a tech sync pair can raise everyone's critical hit rate. I guess that's good. At 5 out of 5, you get multiplier. Cakewalk. The lower the opponent's speed is, the stronger your sync move is. And in order to lower the opponent's speed using Sygna Hilbert, you have to get super slowing hit 9, which is at 4 out of 5. And later on, we're gonna see if we can actually get super slowing hit 9 plus Cakewalk together, plus the other multiplier, which you can see over here, which is brain power. We're gonna test it out. And we also get another Hilbert's aim, which also lowers the opponent's rebuff. So you get -2 rebuff instead of -1 if we get Hilbert's aim. So again, I've been ranting about how is it possible? Is it possible to get the tiles? So let's check this out. Is it actually possible to get the tiles? This is the entire sync grid for Sygna Hilbert. This is 5 out of 5. Again, there's -226 energy left. So let me just reset this and let's see if it's actually possible. There is the super slowing hit over there, and the cheapest way I can see to get this is to get probably safety tether, sync move power +25, and get these 2. And I also want brain power over here because this is a sync move multiplier. So probably we go this way, this way, this way. Okay, there's still 6 energy left. We get this. So by going this route, we are able to get brain power. We are able to get Cakewalk. We're able to get super slowing hit. We're able to get safety tether, which gives us an endure effect. And we're able to get to power up the sync move over here. This is 5 out of 5. But then we're sacrificing Hilbert's aim, which is a rebuff. So at 4 out of 5, you know, we want to get more tiles. I mean, if I want to spend my money, invest in a good grid, I want to get Hilbert's aim, you know. So what if I remove super slowing hit? Is it possible now to get Hilbert's aim? Well, let's try. The cheapest way probably is to pass through Icy Touch and Hilbert's aim, negative 11 energy. What if I remove Sync Move Power plus 25, remove Safety Tether, remove this, and let's go another route, Speed plus 5, Brain Teaser, negative 5 energy. What if I remove, you know what? I don't think so. I don't think it is possible to get Brain Power, Hilbert's aim, and Cakewalk at the same time. Which is supposed to be possible, in my opinion. Because those are the complete grid. If you want us to spend on 5 out of 5 DNA, behave yourself and give us more energy in order to get the 3 out of 5 tiles, the 4 out of 5 tiles, and the 5 out of 5 tiles. But, you know, in terms of 3 out of 5, you can just reset this. And probably we get easy. So we can get super duper effective one. Probably get this Brain Power over here. We get this. We get Brain Teaser and we got this. We got enough. We got totally enough energy. How about Metal Sound and Metal Sound Ripple Effect? Enough. So no problem. Oh wait, I forgot to press Brain Power. Okay, that's negative 8. We can probably remove this. And we still have 2 energy left. So the problem really is just with the 5 out of 5 tiles. 4 out of 5 tiles is very questionable. This is the biggest problem with Sygna Suit HILDA. That's why I kind of ignored. Even 4 out of 5 HILDA is not good. 5 out of 5 HILDA is even worse. You do not get the multipliers at all. So weird decision making on Pokemon Master's part. Maybe give us more energy. That's a suggestion that you should take, DNA. But, you know, earlier I was computing 5 out of 5. So, you know, in my computations before, we get to see some crazy, impossible damage. Is it possible to get... Where is it? Let us count how much damage we can get by going for this grid. So, we got Lucky Skill Critical Strike 2. We got Bug Zone over here. We got Weak to Bug type. Make him 6-star EX. And we compute this. The damage we can get is around 27,258,768. With the opponent's stats lowered. And if we actually check the damages over here, you know, Cosplay Ingo can deal 26,971,833. But this one, we are just getting these tiles over here. And we could already outdamage the strongest bug type nuker out there, which is Cosplay Ingo. So, oh yeah, and one more thing, Bug Zone should be active. So, Bug Zone should be active. The opponent's weak to Bug Zone or to bug and stuff. But again, probably not gonna focus too much on this. But you can also do this for ice type moves and stuff. So he can handle a lot of different types. He can handle ice type. He can handle fire type. He can handle electric type. And he can handle water type. So if you need a sync pair that can handle, that's pretty flexible, you can probably go and scout for this guy. Appearing tomorrow / later, the second one in this update. And again, there are a lot of good things about him, even though the stats are pretty much average in between for everything, except for the special attack, which is the lowest, but then still pretty high at 380. But with all those things that are practically, some of them, impossible to get, he's good. He is a very good sync pair, can handle several different typings. If you are missing any of the types, electric, fire, water, ice, bug, Sygna Hilbert is your answer. And, you know, Sygna Hilda is just fire type. Hugh is a questionable one normal type, and his grid is just reckless. Sygna N is an ice type. What else is Sygna N? Sygna N is an ice type, right? Or ice electric. I forgot. I have to. I think it's ice electric. Anyway, my mind is not working now. But that's a quick scout or skip video for him. So, scout for him if you like Hilbert. Scout for him if you like his outfit. Personally, I like his outfit. It's pretty cool. He's wearing a jacket. He removed his jacket. He tied it on his waist, and that's why there's like a knot or a ribbon or whatever you want to call it on his waist area. Yeah, scout for him because he's limited. Do not scout for him if you want to rage against DNA for coming up with 5 out of 5 grids. Do not scout for him because Sygna Hilda is... I do not know. She's more fun to use. I'm not sure if Sygna Hilbert is actually better than Sygna Hilda in that regard, that he can handle several types. But it's Sygna Hilda, very, very good sync pair. Very fun, charges your move gauge extremely quickly. What else? Do not scout for him if you're planning to scout on the evolutions. Do not scout for him if you are worried that there's going to be a Master Fair next month. And probably that. There are not a lot of reasons why you should not scout. I mean, if you have good bug types, never hurts to get another bug type. And speaking of bug type, earlier I was like saying, we got special costume Ingo as a bug type. Let me see. Support, sorry, support, strike, support, strike. I'm not sure what Elessa and Joltik is. Strike. Erika and Tangela is a tech, but then not. Gladion is a tech. Strike, tech. Lana is support. Lily is Lily New Year's 2021 is Lily New Year's 2021 is a support. Luzamin is a strike. Best Boy Nolan is strike. Viola is a tech. So technically, Ingo and Gladion are the only 6-star EXable bug type tech sync pairs. So if you want another, bug type tech sync pair, well, Sygna Hilbert is your answer. And with that, I just discussed this, so I'm gonna skip this slide now. With that, just scout for whoever you want. Meta changes every now and then. You know the drill. So, that is actually the end of this video. Check out how sad the gems we're getting with the November sync, or how many gems can we get for November. The good thing is we're getting 3,000 gems for the rally, but we're not getting the gems until Sygna N comes out. So, it has to wait for a little bit more, but that's the end of this scout or skip video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you learned a little bit of something, even though I'm missing my usual presentation slides and music and all. And if you did, I would appreciate it if you would hit the thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. And subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to push the support a bit further, you can become a member of my channel just like these guys. Thank you so much to Shadowphil, Marokman, Takman, Shidovods, Alcin, Roy, Luca, Jeremy, Sasri Ambrion, Marcella, Arima, Iwiz, Tatsuya Gold, Apsaras, and Tekmek. Thank you all for the support. I have to sleep now because I have a very early class tomorrow. So with that said, this is Sol, also known as SPL Gum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt, your Team Skull Grunt. Good luck if you're scouting, and I will see you in the next video. Rawr.